Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back with another online lesson. Today, inshallah, we're going to resume our topic, auxiliary verbs. We started this grammar rule, okay? And we last lesson learned how to form yes and no questions. Can you tell us, guys, can you remind me, how can I form yes and no question? What do I need to make yes and no question? Do you remember? Last lesson, we started learning how to form yes and no questions here. Yes, guys. Who can make yes and no question out of this statement? Yes, Rashid?
They are watching TV.
Yeah.
Are they watching TV?
Excellent. So if we wanted to make a yes and no question, Rashid, we must start with what? With what? Auxiliary verbs. That's the point. Guys, I asked you many times to learn the auxiliary verbs by heart. You must learn them by heart because you are going to need them when you form yes and no question, when you have a question tag, when you make short answer, when you make negative. So last lesson, we learned how to form a yes and no question out of a statement. We started with auxiliary verb, okay, and then subject, and then we used a question mark at the end. Okay, guys. Who can answer this question, guys? If you have a question like this, are they watching TV? Can you give me an answer? How can I answer this kind of questions starting with auxiliary verb? It's called this one. It's called yes and no question. Why do we call this yes and no question? Yes, Abdullah Al-Warini. Why do we call this yes and no question, Abdullah? Abdullah, are you there? Yes, Abdullah.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Are they watching TV? Yes, they are.
So Abdullah started his answer using yes. So this is called, this one, guys, is called yes and no question because the answer must be yes or no. It must start with yes or no. This type of questions, guys, it's not WH question. It's called yes and no question because it starts or they start with auxiliary verbs. If you have an auxiliary verb at the beginning of the question, so it's called a yes and no question. When you answer it, you must start using yes or no. Today, inshallah, we are going to learn how to use or how to make yes and no questions. Okay, let's start our lesson today. How to answer these questions. If you want to answer a yes and no question, guys, you must use a short answer. What Abdullah said now, it was a short answer. What's a short answer, guys? Look at the screen. Who can read? I need someone to read this, please. It's so easy today to learn how to make short answer, but it's important for you because many guys make mistakes when they form a short answer. Yes, guys, who's going to read this screen, this slide? Abdullah? Okay, Abdullah. Hello, Abdullah.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, can you read this?
Short answers are used to answer yes or no questions. They are short because they are just 3 words.
So, short answers, which we are going to learn today, Shabab, they are used to answer this type of questions, which is yes and no questions. And we call them short answers because they are short, really. Just 3 words, not 4, not 5, not 2. not one. So keep in your mind, if you want to make a correct short answer, it must be formed with 3 words. Okay, let's check. Who can ask, who can read this question, guys, and give me a short answer with yes or no? Yes, guys. I've got a yes and no question on the screen. I need a short answer for it. Let's take Saud. Yes, Saud.
Do they watch TV?
Give me an
Yes, they
answer.
are.
Again, please. Yes,
Yes, they
they
do.
are or do.
I guess do.
Okay. And no,
No, they don't.
no, they don't. This is your opinion. Okay. Arweli, do you agree? Do you agree with Saud? He said yes, they do. No, they don't. Arweli, is it correct?
Yes.
Is it correct what Saud just said? Okay, let's check Saud's answer. Do they watch TV? This is called yes and no question. We need to form a yes and no short answer. Sorry. Yes, they do. This is called short answer. No, they don't. This is a short answer too. Excellent. Yeah, so okay, guys. Now, I said that short answers must be formed with 3 words, just 3 words. What are these words, guys? Look at these short answers. Who can tell me? These are short answers which Saud has just said. Yes, they do. No, they don't. How many words can you can you count here? 1, 2, 3. What are these 3 words? Number 1, what is this? Number 2, and this. Number 3, and this. Yes, Rashid. Yes, Rashid.
Do it's auxiliary verbs.
Wait. Are you reading from right to left or from left to right?
Uh, okay.
Okay, number 1. If you want to make a correct short answer, Ya Rashid, you must start with number 1. What? Which is
Yes.
yes or
No.
so. Number 1, Shabab, if you want to make a correct short answer, start with yes or no. Okay. Number 2,
And then subject.
subject. Like Muhammad, Ahmed, Rashid, right?
Yeah. They or
They
she
or
or
she
is.
or Fatima, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't agree with you, Rashid. I cannot use name or noun. I must use subject pronoun, Ya Rashid. Pronoun. What does it mean, pronoun? We studied pronouns when we learned how to make question tags 2 weeks ago. Pronouns like what, mister? Like I, you, he, she, it, they. But not Muhammad, not Ahmed, not my father, you know? So to make a correct short answer, after yes or no, you must use one of the subject pronouns. It must be pronoun, not noun, okay? Then
Okay.
number 3,
Verb.
what kind of verb do and don't? Eh?
It's a verb to do. Verb to do.
And the verb to do is part of the,
Do does did.
okay, they are 3 verbs from a group. What's the name of the whole group? We studied it yesterday, last lesson, last week. This group,
It's
can you read it on the screen? Auxiliary verbs, Ya Rashid. Auxiliary verbs. So after the pronoun, you must put one of the auxiliary verbs like what? Like you do, or don't, does, or doesn't, did, or didn't, are, or aren't, can, could, shall, should, any one of these auxiliary verbs. So guys, again, if you want to make a correct short answer, you must count 3 words. Number 1, yes or no. Number 2, one of the pronouns. Number 3, one of the auxiliary verbs Here you can achieve your target. Now, this is the table which learns you or teaches you, sorry, how to form a correct short answer. We have number 1, as Rashid said, yes or no. Number 2, subject pronoun. Number 3, auxiliary verb. If we start with yes, we must use one of these pronouns. What are the pronouns? Is there anyone can help me? What are the pronouns, Shabab? What are subject pronouns, if you know? One of them is they. They and what? I said them. I just said I mentioned them now. Yeah. Who's going to help us? Subject pronouns like what? Like I, or you, or he, or she, it, we, they, and their. These are subject pronouns, and sorry, and you are not allowed to take any pronoun out of this box. Just one of these, okay? So number 1, yes. Number 2, one of these pronouns. Number 3, auxiliary verb. What are auxiliary verbs? Yes, Rueli. What are auxiliary verbs you know?
Do
Excellent.
do or didn't
Excellent.
or are or they. Can نهدي شوي.
No, they.
Do
Wait,
didn't.
Arweli, wait. Arweli.
Okay.
They, it's not auxiliary verb. They, it's one of the pronouns. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
You said do, you said are, you said don't. صح عليك كده. And you must, يا شباب, I said many times, please learn the auxiliary verbs by heart. احفظوهم عن ظهر قلب. You will need them. Okay. Let's check. Can you read them away from the box? Yes, Arweli, can you read them?
Yeah. Do, does, did, I am, is, are, was.
Am, is, are. Yeah.
Am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must.
Okay. So guys, if you want to make a correct answer, a short answer, I mean, starting with yes, use one of these pronouns, just one, then one of these auxiliary verbs. What about no? If you are going to start your answer using no, after no, you must use one of these pronouns, I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and their, and then one of the auxiliary verbs. Like what? Who can tell me? What are auxiliary verbs I can use here? Arwili again? Yes, Arwili.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't. Or didn't.
Arwili. Man, that's كده ما شاء الله عليك. So Arwili understands that when we answer using no, we make negative short answer. When we make negative short answer, we must use negative auxiliary verbs.
Yeah.
Do changes into don't, right? Doesn't, didn't, excellent, really, and so on. Okay, guys. So this table, guys, teaches you how to form a correct short answer. You need to choose one of the yes or no, plus choose one of the auxiliary of the pronouns, I or you or he or she and so on, plus one of the auxiliary verbs. Okay. Now, be careful and focus and pay attention to this note. لحظة مهمة جدا يا شباب. Here I have a statement. I need someone to make yes and no short answer. Yes, guys, I have not a statement. I'm sorry. This is a yes and no question. I need a short answer, guys. Who can give me a short answer, guys? Did Fatima go to Jeddah? Make an answer using yes and no. Let's listen to who can give me a short answer starting with yes or no. Where are the other guys يا شباب؟ مش هينفع رويلي كده يعني just رويلي. Where are other guys? Just reading. You can make mistakes, no problem. يعني it's okay to make a mistake. اخطأ، ما عندك مشكلة. Hello guys, don't be shy. Did Fatima go to Jeddah? Who can make a short answer? Hello? Okay, as you like. But I'm so sorry, I cannot give you any marks for participation, okay? For this class, exactly, you don't want to participate. You are lazy. I don't know why. So don't blame me if I give you bad marks. I'm so sorry. Yes, really.
Okay, teacher. Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Can I say yes, Fatima did, and Fatima is she, and she is Fatima, right? Can we say this, right?
Yes.
So it's correct to say yes, Fatima did, or no, Fatima didn't, right?
Didn't yet.
You know, really, it's not correct.
Why?
Why? That's why I said this is a note, and you must pay attention and be careful with this note. Okay.
Okay.
Why it's not correct to say yes, Fatima did? Why? We must say yes, she did, or no, she didn't. So what's the difference between Fatima and she? Fatima is she and she is Fatima. But why? Do you know? Who can tell me, guys? Who can tell me why it's not correct to use Fatima and it's correct to use she? Because I told yes, really, can you? Yeah. Yes, guys? Okay, this is the note. In short answers, guys, we must use subject pronouns. If you go back to the previous slide, number one, when yes or no. Number two, subject pronoun, not a noun, not a noun. Yani you must use he, she, it, we, they, not a noun like father or mother or teacher or proper noun or name like Fatima or Muhammad. So in your short answer, don't forget to replace the name or the noun with a pronoun, ya shabab. Be careful with this. Okay. Now, another note. I have yes and no question here. I need your help to make a correct short answer. Who's going to do it? Yes, Rashid.
Do they watch TV?
Okay.
No, they don't.
No, they
Don't.
don't. Or yes.
Yes, they do.
Okay. So if you answer with no, you say no, they do not like this, right?
No.
Not correct. This is not correct.
Yeah, because we put apostrophe.
So I know that do not like don't. I know equal, right?
Right.
So it's okay to say no, they do not, right? Hello, Rashid.
Yes, yes.
Can I say no, they do not? It's okay for you?
No.
Not okay.
It,
You are right, Rashid. Shabab, في short answer, if you say no, they do not, it's not correct. If you say no, they don't, it's correct, as Rashid said. Why? Who can tell me why? Why, ya shabab? Why should we say don't and we shouldn't or mustn't say do not? Yes.
to be words, not four words.
Because short answer, I told you it must be formed out of 3 words, just 3 words, not 4, not 5, not 2, not okay. So look at this note, it's very important. In negative short answers, I mean when you start your answer using no, shabab, in negative short answers, we must use the contracted forms or the short forms, not the full form. I have a table before when we learned it, or when I taught you how to make a question tag. We studied the table. كان فيه الفول فورم والشورت فورم if you remember. كان عندي do not full form, don't short form, cannot full, can't short form. Today we need the short form if you want to make a correct short answer in negative. Okay guys? Now we have finished our explanation, and here we learned last lesson how to make yes and no question, and today we learned how to give a correct short answer. Now let's go to your student book, guys, page 8. Page 8, guys. This page, when you have here, this is the grammar, auxiliary verbs. I want you now, exercise B. We have done exercise A before. Exercise B, شباب, I need you to make yes and no questions on the statements from 1 to 6. Okay, you have 6 statements. I want you to make yes and no questions like this example. I'm going to show you the CD, and I'm waiting for your answers يا شباب. يلا. From 1 to 6, I need short, I'm sorry, I need first yes and no questions. If we have time, we can make short answers. But now your task now is to form a correct yes and no questions. Like this one. I'm shutting the computer down now. I'm shutting the computer down now. Are you shutting the computer down now? Okay. Number 1, 2, 3. Take your time. I'll give you 2 minutes to think. When you are ready, put your hand. Yes, guys. I have Mishal Al-Anazi is ready. Yeah. Who else? It's so easy to make yes and no question. Just look for one of the auxiliary verbs and put it before the subject. If you don't have any auxiliary verbs, get do or does or did. I see Mishal, I see Amir. Let's take Amir. Yes, Amir Al-Anazi. Which one, Amir, are you going to do?
Number 2.
Okay, number 2.
Does she usually turn her call
Cell phone. Cell phone.
off before
Cell phone.
cell phone?
Okay, let me first read this statement for you. She usually turns her cell phone off before class. What's your question here?
Does she usually turn her
Excellent,
cell phone?
Wonderful. So Amir here in this statement, guys, didn't find any auxiliary verb. He got does from his own. Why does? Because the verb turns plus s. If he find the verb plus s like he goes, plays, drinks, turns, he get does. And then he changed the verb into infinitive. He deletes the s letter. So number 2, shabab, does she usually turn her cell phone? Okay, excellent, Amir. Then we have Mishal Al-Anazi. Yes, Mishal?
He found
Which one?
lots of
Number 1?
good resources.
Okay, number 1. Okay.
He found lots of good resources for his essay online.
Yeah.
Did he find lots of good resources resources for his essay,
Wonderful.
right?
مشعل. مشعل يا شباب didn't find any auxiliary verb and he said the verb found it's past of find found. When we have a past verb we need did, so he used did and he changed the verb found into bare infinitive, changed it into find. So as Mishal said, did he find lots of good resources and so on. Okay, thanks Mishal. Number 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 guys, who's ready? Yes, Abdullah Rueli, you are active, mashallah alik.
She had has she that biology for a long time.
Bicycle.
Bicycle. صح
Okay.
ولا غلط؟
So again you say has she had, right?
لا قلت has she كمل.
Hello Rueli, you must give me the pronoun, sorry, you must give me the auxiliary verb, the subject, يعني حط الاساسيات. ها again please. Rueli, are you there? You are right, don't be shy. You are right, صح عليك بس
Yeah, okay.
yeah, say it again please. Has
Has she that she that
what about this head? Where did you put it? Head. You start with has, and what about this head? Why did you delete it?
I don't know.
Okay, thanks for your trial. يعني you get half a mark. جبت حاجة صح بس يعني you have a small mistake. What about Amir? Can you Amir help us with this number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Has she had that
Bicycle. Okay, so Amir and
she
Rueli,
had.
Amir and Rueli knows that we have auxiliary verb here. Where is it? This apostrophe S, Shabab. This apostrophe S, abbreviation for has. So they started with has and completed like this. Has she had? Okay, this one was in full form. It was she has had. It's abbreviated. مختصرة يا شباب. يبقى apostrophe S here, abbreviation for has. Okay, number 4. Yes, Rashid.
He is not answering his phone. Is he?
Yeah. Hello.
Is he?
Give me the full question, please. Is he?
Is he answering his phone?
Make it negative. No problem. Is he not answering his phone? Be careful, guys. Number 3, we have apostrophe S. Number 4, we have apostrophe S. Number 3, apostrophe S for his. But number 4, apostrophe S for is. How can I know it's has or is? It's so easy, guys. After apostrophe S, if you find the PP, I mean past participle of any verb, لقيت verb في التصريف الثالث, apostrophe S is his. خلاص. But otherwise, apostrophe S هتكون is followed by ing, followed by noun, by adjective, by nationality, by job, no problem. Number 5, guys. Number 5. Again, الرويلي. I need new faces, guys. يعني بس راشد والرويلي وأحمد. Yes, الرويلي.
Okay. Number 5.
Yeah.
She has posted photos on her
website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she posted photos
Excellent.
on her?
Has she posted photos on her website? Okay, wonderful. The last one, guys. The last one. We have 1 minute left. The last one. Yes, Amir. Hello, Amir, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have downloaded the program we were looking for. Have you downloaded the program you were looking for?
Okay, so apostrophe VE, guys, abbreviation for have, and you can change we in. So it's have you downloaded the program you were looking for? Okay, guys. So we learned how to form yes and no questions. Next lesson, inshallah, we are going to have more practice on these questions to give short answers using yes or no. I hope you rewatch the videos again on the website to make sure you have understood everything. Thanks for attendance and participation. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.